Sorry, I was waiting. I felt like the beat was gonna drop because it was escalating, but nothing happened. It's now just silent. So Doom the Dark Ages is the first Doom game I've ever played, and it had collectibles. Music starting back up now. And I do know that the other Doom games had, or at least one of them had, like a Doom safe house, or like a place where he crashed at and stored his stuff. Sadly, this one doesn't have that, which I'm a little disappointed by. I love when you get like a place to store your trophies and collectibles. But I'm gonna go back through the game, replay through the game, and show all the locations and ways to get the main collectible, which are just the toys. Because they're not hard to find, they're not really hard to get to. But I wanted a video of just the toys, because I kind of do that in my series. If they have a collectible, I try to do that in its own video. But I kind of just grabbed them while playing through the story, so I have to restart because they don't respawn. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm good. The first toy is right here, and you'll need to get the key first, but the story forces you to get the key, so you're good. And you just come on over here. And it's an imp. Got the imp. The second toy in the first chapter is down below in a cave. As soon as you get to the area near the purple key. Got the soldier. Hebeth has one toy, and you find it like right at the beginning of the game. As soon as you enter this room, I don't know the names of the enemies. Something busts through this wall. And you'll see that there's something here, so you know you got to get over to there, right? So how do we get over there? Oh. There's a little drop off. So we know we had to go this way. Find the hole. Drop into the hole. We got the imp stalker. That's what it is. An imp stalker busts through the wall. Because I was gonna call it an imp, but I was like, wait, the imps are the small guys, right? The Sentinel Barracks has one toy. As soon as you get to here, I don't know what you would call this. I don't live in a castle. Kill the guys in this hallway. Then you'll see a wooden barrier. Smash through it. You get a shit ton of gold. And a Hell Knight. Sometimes enemies spawn when you pick up a collectible, but I guess not. The Holy City of Eratum only has one toy, and it'll be inside a helicarrier, specifically this one. The one to the far left. Alright, so You drop down, you kill all the enemies, grab your new shotgun. You're gonna continue on, kill more enemies. Grab that because it's along the path. Oh, I didn't show you. Hold on. It's through here, but as you can see, this is gated up. But also, if you look at the map, you can climb up to it by following an underside path. So if we pass where we got the ruby, go out into here, and they're to our right. Down the ledge, grab some money, punch a guy in the face. Into a room where I believe, yep, we get attacked. Walk past him. Climb on up. And right here, it's Serrat. I do need to point out before I leave that Serrat is one of the only 2 toys that the Slayer will play with, and it makes sense because the Slayer loves Serrat. Siege Part 1 has only 1 toy. It's right here. So you start here, go straight across, and it's right there. It needs the purple key to unlock it, which just turn around and walk over here. And it's the Slayer. Which is the only other toy that I believe he plays with. That and Serrat. Turns out I was wrong. I forgot there was another one here. In Siege Part 1. It's all the way where we start here. It's all the way at the back near a giant tower. You'll see like a couple of guys fighting. Find them. Then find a statue. And it's the mancubus. The first one in the Siege 2, after you take down the giant guy, it's gonna be up right there. So you go in here, take out the enemies, climb on up, hit this with your shield, go across, then we want to get over to there. Just follow the path. It is a Pinky Rider. Because for some reason they thought to call the giant little riding beasts pinkies. The one here in the Abyssal Forest, as soon as you get to the area with the cannon you need to shoot, you'll see there's a giant tower off to your left. Follow the path, drop down this little walkway, jump across. There will be enemies, so make sure you kill them. Some fire. Some of them respawn. We need to get this open. To get this open, we need to throw our thing into there. In order to throw it into there, break that. We got the witch. To get the toy in the Ancestral Forge, first thing we need to do is get the key. So from spawn location, which is here, go out, go right until you get here. So you can either go right and then south and go around, go right and go north and go around, but you got to get to here. Break through this. Grab ourselves the key, and with the key, we now have to get all the way to here. So from the exit, left of the exit. I assume he'll wait for me. Okay. Oh, I should probably pull up the map. So from right here, which is where you will flip the switch as part of the story, go out, jump across, use your key to open the door, pass on through, jump up, shoot the demon, jump up, kill the demons, or ignore the demons. Right here is a vagary. Oh, plus a ruby. Chapter 10, as soon as you get your rocket launcher and pass through the doors, we're gonna go to the left. Underneath this archway, and you'll see an island over there. Drop off, take the launcher. We get the cyberdemon. Chapter 11, as soon as you get done with this part here, just turn around, and on top of the atlan, an atlan toy. He doesn't play with that one, which is odd because it's one of his, right? So this one, in chapter 12, this is the most annoying one. This is the one I had to keep going back and back and back for. And you'll see why if you haven't played this. So simple enough, it's right here, right? We just need to get a demon key, a purple key. So I will get you to that key. So the first issue is after you go through this room and you flip this little switch to get the elevator working, you cannot reuse the elevator after you go up, right? And our doll is in there. So you have to do everything you can upstairs before you come back down. So bear that in mind. So you end up in this hallway with the foreshadowing of this enemy type gonna show up, the cacodemon. Kill all the enemies, see some more stuff that you could get. It's all this little teasing things. You need the purple key, so you check your map. Where's the purple key? The purple key's in the door here to your left. Well, that room's locked. So how do you get to that room? Well, you follow the map and see that there's a little hidden path. Go in here, grab your yellow key, and then this is where it's...
Commander, the rift is getting larger.
This is where it's annoying. So you have to get directly across. The issue is sometimes Doom Guy has so much momentum that he slides, which means he will run, slide across, smack into the wall, and not grab that ledge that's right there. So then your other option is to just jump without running, and sometimes he won't make the distance. It makes no sense. It's not consistent. This took me a long time. The first time I did it, it took me a long time because he kept jumping and he wouldn't make it far enough. For some reason, it made no sense. Or he would slide because his feet are made of ice, smack into the top, and just drop. So just get to the end and just jump across and hope he makes it. I say it took me a long time. It probably took me like 5 tries. But that's still a lot because you have to play through the entire level to get here. Just to get here. Okay. No, we don't got time for you. And then another one. All this to get in here, kill all these guys, get the purple key. So now before you leave, make sure you go in this room, do what you need to do to get this Wraith Stone, and then we'll go back downstairs. Alright, so we are back downstairs. First thing I'll show you is that the elevator no longer works. So if you did miss anything, of course, OBS, you can't let me have a day. And considering you were fine for the past 5 hours, that's nice. But you can't just let me have a day of non-messing up. But yeah, the elevator stops working, but it's fine. I got the key. Now grab the Makyr. Kreed Maykr. Oh, come on. The first one in chapter 14 will be the one you get through going through a boat. You get to turn off 3 transmitters. So when you get to this boat area, this is where you're going to look for your first toy. As soon as you're on the ship, just follow the path to the left. You'll be able to see it on your map. Bash through the yellow or the blue wall, walk forward, and it's an arachnotron. Still in chapter 14, as you're ascending the little tower here near the end of the chapter, you can see that there's one, your final toy right there. Just gotta ride it up. And we're going to turn to the side. More this way. Jump off. You get the Revenant. This was another one where I thought you got attacked when you picked it up, but I guess not. Near the end of chapter 15, yep, 15, you'll be up on this ledge where you could see a Wraith Stone. And the final thing you need to hit, if you turn around though, will be some... Nope. Agaddon Hunter. There will be some branches you need to smash through. You just smash through them, you get your Agaddon Hunter automatically, and then go on to end the level. The toy in chapter 16 is right here, so this is the entrance or spawn. You're gonna go out, go around this way to the left, but it's locked in here, so we need to open that. In order to open that, we need to break this. In order to break that, we need to get the door open. So just go back around, stand on top of this, throw your spear. Objoncle. We've got a battle knight, which then spawns behind us. In chapter 16, as soon as you pass through the arch, you'll see this little thing here, and this boat will open up. So you gotta get inside the boat, kill all the enemies, and inside that is our next toy. So we gotta move it real quick. So now that it's moved, we need to open it up. And there we go. It's the cacodemon. Squidward. Chapter 18, before you punch the third and final piece of his organ. That sounds oddly sexual. Run back towards the entrance area of this segment, where you will see a gear button for your shield, and if you look at your map, this is also what you need to do the challenge for the stomach. Yeah, complete the optional encounter in the stomach. You need to also do this. So chances are you will have seen this. No. Oh, I shot his head off. It's not giving me the thing. I thought I stunned him. No, I just killed him. In case it's not obvious, I'm playing on the easiest difficulty to get through this as soon as possible. To show all of these locations, because I don't want to go back through my original footage. So I'm not used to them all dying in one hit. And it should be right here. It's a komodo. And then this guy spawns here. Just a weak little enemy with a flag, and the flags are supposed to mean something, right? Yet he's alone. But okay. In chapter 19, right here where we get the blue key, we need the blue key to access the toy directly across from us.
Arcane totem identified. Rerouting to next objective.
So it's right over there. Ignore the enemies for now. Get the acolyte, which is one of my favorite looking ones of all the toys. In chapter 20, you can get your first one right over here. First thing you need to do is get the yellow key, so from spawn, go out, go all the way to the left. You'll have to defeat the first tower, the second tower, and then walk up this hill to get the key. Immediately drop down, open this door. Inside is the Cosmic Baron and some people struggling. To get to the second one, this is from spawn. We're gonna go straight out, go around this area, go through that little hole there. To find the second shop, go past the shop around to the left. You'll find this lever. We'll open a hole in the ground. We're gonna drop straight to the floor. Stuck on geometry. No, it was this one first. Okay, so now we got to open that up. And then we find the Makyr drone. Our first toy in the final chapter, chapter 22, is right here. So you spawn here, go down here, kill all these enemies, turn right, go through the grate, activate the tree, kill all the enemies. When they're all dead, you can collect the old one. It's another one that looks pretty good. To get the final toy here in chapter 22 and in the entire game, barring any DLC, you need to make it all the way to the elevator right before the final spot, and then turn around. Get the key, backtrack all the way back to the beginning, which isn't really all that far. Open the room. It is below us, so drop down the hole. It's right here. And it's Ahzrak, but in his ultimate form, I guess. God form.